Church thrift store today. Found some treasures. So my items came to about $15. Children's clothing is $1, and I always seem to find some nice little vintage pieces. So they had some plain undershirts and a little robe that was cute, a little on the simple side. And I'm glad that I looked again because they had this satin and cotton little cape that's pink. It's so sweet. And this was $1. And I have a very small collection of little things like this, but the fact that it was pink and a cape, I was gonna get it. So this is the game. It's like a game of skill, but he's having trouble getting past the first one. Me too. I wonder if you read the directions, if there's like some hints. Run yourself ragged. Feel the thrill of victory without leaving your own living room. Well, you are playing it in the living room.
I got this. It's like a little stationery kit, and it comes with like a little notepad.
Okay. Cute.
And some stickers.
Do you think that was like a McDonald's?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I'm gonna sneeze.
It comes with a coupon.
A coupon?
I don't think we can still use it.
I don't know. Is Justice still around?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Oh, it was good through 2013. So a year after you were born.
2 years after me.
Wait, pause it. And then I got this like little activity book.
A Barbie activity book.
And it came with some more stickers.
And some stickers.
Then we got some yarns.
Okay, 50 cents each.
And then we got these heart cards.
Heart cards for
They're just
50.
regular playing cards.
50
And a lip
cents.
gloss.
And a brand new, all still sealed up. Okay, thank you. Back to our regularly scheduled vintage pieces. So in the craft section, I paid $0.25 and then 50 cents for these bags. Let me pull out what I got. Oh, and $0.25. Some pom-poms and mini flowers. Blue rhinestones, mainly got it for that. Then there was all of these needles, and I just love the packaging. One of them, this one says Austria, made in Germany. So I doubt England. I doubt that I have any of this packaging, so I'm just going to add it to my collection. This one, that's a neat one with the blue. And this is Dix and Rands, made in England. Nice little collection. You saw the sequins, you know, because I need more, but how can you pass them up for $0.25? And then these really neat thread rolls that I've never seen before, and they're in fabulous condition. Like the wood is so clean. I've never seen short ones like this, kind of short and wide. 450 yards. Prime spool sewing. Holland, okay. 1/2 ounce. And these four, which appear to be silk. So this one is, well, actually, looks like these three are the same. Gudbrod Brothers, warranted, fast dye champion silk. And look at that little guy in armor there with a shield. So that is a navy blue braided cord. I'll try and fix that up and make it look a little bit better. The shield is your protection, and that's the same brand. There's that one. And then this feels silky, but it's, I think, is it Corticelli? Belding Corticelli or something. So it could be silk, could be cotton. Well, I was very happy to find all of those little vintage sewing notions because I'll add them to my collection. And a nice big jar, like a jar down there would be the perfect thing to store these in. Or a receipt spike. Not that I'd want to put it through something that doesn't have a hole pierced in it, but like that already has a hole pierced in it. That does. You could stack them up on a receipt spike. that one's. So different ways to display them. This caught my eye, and it looked old. I don't know if it's an egg basket or a bread basket, or you could put whatever, but I know there was definitely that fad, probably a decade ago or so, where people decorated with these wire pieces, and they were searching for like French antique ones. And I thought, well, how do you really know the difference? But this one I could see has this little piece of metal, and I flipped it over and it's marked Germany. So I picked that up, and I thought if you had lace wrapped around spools, how that could be nice to display them in here if you had a nice area to have your craft and art supplies out in the open. So this was $3. You know, you could just stack up and do a whole little display of your sewing notions. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it because I don't really have a spot to just have it out because things are tight in here, but I did not want to pass this up. I thought that was a real find. I got 2 more things at this little church place, and I'll save the last piece for the end because it's pretty funny. So look at this. I found this antique jewelry box for $5. It's monogrammed, the most beautiful monogram, Carrie. Love how it's on a diagonal. And the inside, well, let's see, here's the outside. Has this intricate scene. You can see that it locks, and I did not think the key was in there, but when I brought it home, the key is in there. They have it attached to this little pin here, and it works. It turns. I don't know if it locks it, but it turns. And it's got this light green silk in there. It started to shatter a little bit, but it's a pretty good shape on the inside. I'm gonna take it outside, flip it upside down, and use a paintbrush to get some of the dust out of the corners. And on the back, it is marked quadruplate, which in a video that Moss Stone Story Vintage put out, she said if things are marked quadruplate, it means they are antique, possibly Victorian, but definitely antique. So this one is Wilcox silver plate, and it is marked quadruplate. So that should polish up nicely as well, because that's a very thick coating of sterling on the outside. So that was a nice unexpected find. I did find 2 things on Whatnot. I do collect these large buckles. I have just a handful, and this one has blue rhinestones in it. So I was happy to find that. And then I got this picture. It's missing the glass. That's okay though. What I liked about it was the arch, and that she had such a big dress on, and the polka dots, and a little bit of hand tinting on the cheeks. And these are usually 2 parts. The frame that's more 3-dimensional on the outside is separate from that arched piece there. Here is the funny thing. I paid $4 for this. I'm seeing right now it says $19.94. So I'm going to give this to my mother-in-law. She has something like this, but it's a bathing suit, and she'll wear it around the house or as a cover-up as a joke. It's hilarious. But this one is even more fancy. Hers doesn't have, I think, 3-dimensional pieces to it. And the brand is called Sensual Tees. So at this church, it was funny. I was buying it, and the lady said something to me, and I said, "Oh, did you see it? I'm going to give this to my mother-in-law." She's like, "Well, I tried to give it to the minister who just got married, but she wouldn't take it." And here's the back of it, and it's got more lace and this here. I think it's funny. I think I'm going to wear it tonight as a joke and then give it to her when I see her. Now I'm going to be on the hunt for these as a collection. I'm putting away my treasures, and in here is where I store some of those baby things in my collection. So I've got a few bonnets, some bibs, a little cloth children's book, some lace or silk, what would you call them, like little robes. This is a sweet little baby blanket. Actually, a lot of this stuff is from that store, even those little booties there. So I'm going to add my cape to the collection. I polished that centerpiece up just with a little bit of copper polish, and look at the difference. This is where I have a lot of my sewing notions that are part of my collection. It's getting a little full, so I need to look through it. And I'm gonna add my needles in here, although I'm pretty sure I had more. I think I might have found a box in here somewhere and put those other needles. I don't know, or maybe they're in there. Oh, they're there. Okay, so I'm just gonna add my needle packages in there. Later on today, I went to an estate sale and a thrift store, so I will make that a separate video. But I did meet up with Janet, and I wanted to show you some of the things that she's recently been creating. She's been doing mushrooms and just having them as mushrooms, putting doll heads, making Santa Clauses, and then moths. And she gave me one because as soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it. Isn't that awesome? So saving just the pages, and I don't know if it's a cover, but maybe it's just a page from an old book. So she is on Instagram at parts, then the number 2 pieces, parts to pieces. So check her out. She's got very affordable prices, and I think usually free shipping. And sometimes she'll even do a discount code if you like assemblages. But she's got amazing new things out. And then in the next video, I'll tell you what she got at the estate sale. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great day.